Good morning, everybody. Hey, I did a video about a week ago and I called them tulip trees. I should really look up and see what they are, but I wanted to scope in on these trees over here. One over here is a little bit, and I'll show you that one in a second. Oh, they must have planted another one. I didn't know that one was one as well. I don't know if it's showing up on this video, but they are gorgeous. I'm going to go in a little closer. Oh, there you go. Hopefully it's coming out. They are a vibrant purple pinkish color. And you can see there's one back there. And then I'm going to come over here. Oh, look, they got their Christmas lights on. Easter was 2 days ago. They got their... And then I want to come in on that green tree back there. I'll point, woo, with the leaves. That's the tree we planted for my mom after she passed. Oh, sorry. Just kind of showing you the trees are coming up. There's the castle. Look at that sunrise. That is simply gorgeous. And I'm walking along the side of the road. It's early. It's probably about 7 in the morning. Today's Tuesday the 22nd. Let's get over here and get this. Look at that sunrise. Simply gorgeous. And then I can come over on the sidewalk here. There used to be a tree, I think, right about here. And I think they cut it down for whatever reason. And then they planted another one and it died, so they gave up. Then they put the sidewalk in like where I'm standing. I don't know if you can see across the bridge here. I'll walk down. There's another one of those tulip trees. And then I think that's my morning wake-up call. Wonder where he's at. I believe it's a Canadian geese. When I came home yesterday, there, like here in the grass somewhere, was a male and female duck. Over where I am, we have, there. There he is, Mr. Noisy. Anyway, where I live, across the street here, that we've got some bushes, and every year a duck lays eggs behind my car. So I usually move my car, but some sort of animal. I think we got a muskrat over on the island. So this is the recreation passport. This recreation site was funded in part by the citizens who purchased Michigan Recreation Passport. When renewing their license plates, these funds are used to maintain state and local parks, trails, boat launches, campgrounds, historic sites, and other recreation opportunities. And then there's the trail, because this is part of the trail. Here's Judge Comstock's plaque. I get to put a sticker on mine every year. You know, it gets you into state parks if you want to do that. Like, you know, if you go to Holland, Grand Haven, and them are just the two I'm thinking off the top of my head. Oh, nearby, Sleepy Hollow, it gets you into all of those. And it's a fast track as well, because they could just look at your plate and go, okay, go. But I get it every, well, I guess you can get 2 years now. You don't have to get 1 year, you can get 2. I love it. Like, I'm taking care of my park as well. Like, it's, you know, something you can do to support your local as well. So if you live here, you know, you're supporting this by, and I believe they're 11. They may have gone up. You know, everything's gone up. But say, you know, it's $15. I get it. $15 a year is not much for a year, but it can be. I mean, so, but if you have the opportunity, you know, like I said, it helps fun this park. Just wanted to show you the dam this morning. Looks like the river's down. Like, it doesn't look like it's flooded underneath the Main Street Bridge there. And then I think I'm gonna come. Can you see the moon up there? Beautiful. I believe Friday the moon and 2 planets are supposed to make a starry, like a happy face. So that's gonna be cool. And then here's our morning ducks. And I say morning ducks because I don't see them around here later in the day. They must go down river or up river. Down river would be over by the movie theater. I don't know if you can see the geese. Oh, look at that. The sunrise over the castle. They're on the rock down there. So way down there. They're there. And maybe they like it here in the morning. I don't know. And I know most of them do go over by the river because that's where they get fed. I drove by yesterday. Oh, I hear a woodpecker. A little early for that. I hear one. I drove by the river Saturday, and it was we have our mallards. I don't know what the female duck is called. And then we've got our Canadian geese. But I saw him a week or so ago, beautiful colored white with brown, like a different colored brown. Very beautiful. And I think it was a duck and not a geese. And I say geese because when I drove by on Saturday, there was 3 in total of that color, so that was cool. There's the garden coming up. So yeah, if you get a chance, walk along the sidewalk here and come check all this out. I think it's not supposed to be too bad today. The wind's supposedly dying down today. We are supposed to get rain tonight, but it's just gorgeous over here. And like I said, I did McCurdy Park. I did a video on that, so you can go back and look at that on Saturday. I'm gonna do some more. There actually somewhere in that list is when I did Holland. You may want to check out those videos. I plan on hitting some more areas around here. I would really love to do Henderson Park, Green Meadows Park, Green Meadows, look at that. It's not that far away. So yeah, in a future video, like I said, I plan on doing all our areas in Shiawassee County. So if you're watching this and you're from Shiawassee County, message me like, hey, we got this park, come check it out. I'm hoping this Friday to go to and I have it in my car because my car's running to get ready to go to work. The city of Owosso, which is a tree city, is good morning, birds. Planting some trees, and I believe it's the Grand Avenue Park on Grand Street. I think it's at 2 o'clock, 2 to 2:30. They said, and I want to head over there and try to videotape, just like I did when they did. I'm gonna say Veterans Day, which just drives me crazy. It's Memorial Day is Decoration Day, and the 11th of November, which is Veterans Day, is Armistice Day. They did a tribute to Alex Johnson, a Civil War soldier. I had that video. It's really hard to hear because it was windy that day, but beautiful though looking at it. So if you have a chance, check out that one, and if you have a chance, check out the McCurdy Park and comment on any one of those that you watch, giving me ideas of what I can do next. It doesn't have to be Shiawassee. I take a vacation to Indiana. I'll probably do a video there this year. I usually do. There's probably some on there. I go to southern Indiana it's Clark County, Indiana, And it's, if you live around here, it's similar to St. John's. It's called Huber's. You might know some Hubers around here. I'm related to the Hubers. I think in my last video I mentioned that we were German Lutherans, and that's where it comes from. They have a winery, pumpkin patch down there, and my nephew lives close to there. And we go down and we go to the pumpkin patch every year, and we, the kids get a pumpkin. I actually get my navy beans from there. My friend likes to pick on me because I talk about Huber beans, and he picks on me like, yep, your Huber beans. And I'm like, hey, it means something to me. And of course I get to spend time with my niece and nephews that live down there. And I say that, and 2 of them are in their 40s. So, but you know, and my nephew and my oldest nephew and his wife have 2 kids. Unfortunately for my nephew's wife, their daughter is a carbon copy of me. She doesn't look like me, but she acts like me. So I have to apologize all the time. And they got 2 wonderful children, and you can see them in my videos. They're not so little anymore, unfortunately. And then my niece has a daughter, and looks just like her mom. Reminds me of her mom when her mom was little. And so I get to spend time with them, which is great. You know, I spent very little time with my great aunts and uncles as a kid. You know, my aunts, like my mom has 3 younger sisters. I spent time with them, and I'm lucky to have 2 of them still around. And then my dad was a middle child. He had an older brother and a younger sister, and I loved my Uncle Arnold. And nothing against my Aunt Pat, but she lived an hour away. My uncle lived here, and him and my aunt, who are my godparents, were nice enough to have a child, a girl my age, to grow up to play with. So, and we still do breakfast once a month. And, you know, it's my aunt, so you're looking at least 3 generations. And then when my sister comes to town and she brings her granddaughter, we can be, what? 1, 2, 3, 4 generations. 4 generations at breakfast. So, oh, scared that birdie. I'm sorry, birdie. That's your little home up there. I don't know if you can see it. I scared him away. All my chit-chatting. But, yeah, if you got some time, check out the old videos. Or come on down. Like, walk through McCurdy Park. Come to, I think this is called Castle Park. I call it Heritage Park. Whatever you prefer. It is just so peaceful down here. And let's go back around before I turn off here, just to get that I don't know if you can still see the moon, but the trees, if you got allergies, I would suggest taking allergy medicine. My car is covered in tree stuff. So I hope you guys have a great day, and don't come out just when it's nice. People come down here in the winter and make snow angels and stuff. So come on out, enjoy the view, and have a great day. Goodbye.